crispy.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since our last review. I guess we just haven't gotten any new Minimates for quite a while. And I've been extremely busy, so I've been doing my behind the scenes videos. I'm big into the outdoors. Minnesota finally thawed out, so I've been doing a lot of hiking and bicycling. And then I plan on being an old man with a perfect yard someday, so I work on that every spring just to free up the rest of my summer. So a lot of landscaping, a lot of that kind of stuff going on right now. But last week, Thursday, these came in the mail from Luke's Toy Store. We got Avengers Endgame Minimates, 4-pack, and I absolutely love when Diamond does this. But they gave us a 4-pack where you can buy two of them, and then you can swap heads. You know, one of the best things about Minimates, and you can make 7 characters out of this 4-pack. So if you buy two of them, you end up with an extra War Machine. But you got Tony Stark, who you can turn into. I turned into on Ant-Man in my 2nd pack. Natasha, Black Widow, you can turn into Nebula. And then War Machine, yeah, I didn't have a second one of him, but then Hulk I turned into Clint Barton. So yeah, it's really cool. They give you all accessories. Just buy two of them. Makes it so much easier. Just with these matching matching suits, excuse me. Yeah, it's a great idea. I love it. So, anyways, yeah, those are all your characters. Let's see what else. Hey, I went to the movie. I actually went to it twice. So I'm going to talk about it. So spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet. If you're one of the people who haven't seen it, you're probably not watching this video anyways. But I am going to talk about the movie. Yeah, it was amazing. The fact that we just had 22 movies that were all connected, and the worst one of them is still highly enjoyable is pretty amazing. It's just awesome that we live in this time in pop culture where we have a Marvel universe. No matter what happens from here on out, if DC never gets it together, MCU falls apart, or the X-Men never come out again, we at least have this 22 episode, universe, comic book in cinematic, form. That, like I said, the worst movie is still better than most action flicks by quite a bit. There aren't very many, Dark World and the Incredible Hulk, whatever you think is the whatever the worst. I don't even want to call them the worst because they're always good. It's just awesome that we live in this time where, Kevin Feige, Marvel, Disney, they got it right. They really got it right. And these, of course, this we're moving into spoilers. These, of course, are the time jumping suits. I don't blame Diamond Select or whoever picks them for Diamond Select what they want. I don't blame them for having this as part of the toys. It does kind of stink we didn't get that many variants of the costumes. They're normal costumes outside these time suits, and they're really not in the movie that much. When you think about it, every time they go to a different time, they click some button and these suits magically disappear. That's one of the things that I noticed about Avengers I can't unsee is anytime they go to another time, they just click a couple buttons on their suit and then their time travel suit just vanishes. Who knows where it goes? That is a comic. That's a very comic book thing. Anyways, I guess like that is something you'd see in a Fantastic Four costume, Unstable Molecules. But that's one of those things I see them like, that's pretty crazy. And just change clothes by pushing a button. In the future, it's gonna be pretty amazing. But anyways, there still is a Walgreens set for 2-packs that has armored Thanos, and then my favorite design of Iron Man is from this movie. We didn't get to see him too much in that costume, but his new Iron Man costume is probably my favorite in the MCU. But those two come together. That's the 2-pack that I'm really excited about. But there's also Ronin, Hawkeye, and I think there's another Black Widow. God, who else? Oh, Captain America and Thor. We finally get Stormbreaker with a 2-pack since we didn't in Infinity War. It's awesome that they're giving us that. I can't wait. I got this shot planned out. You'll see it when I do the 2-pack review. I got this shot planned out that's going to be amazing. So, anyways, yeah, just everything in that movie, the space travel, the time, there's the first part is people dealing with grief, which was pretty amazing. The middle part is this time travel, such a comic book thing where you get to revisit the last 10 years. Usually I don't like episodes of TV like that, but for this movie they did it really well. And time travel is just such a fun thing if you love science fiction movies. And then the end, of course, the big battle, which was just kind of off the hook crazy. I mean, there's so much going on in that, so much going on in those, in that end-to-end fight scene. It's just insane what they did there. It's gonna be crazy to see where things go. I don't know what this next saga. This is the end of the Infinity Saga is what Kevin Feige called it. So the next series it starts up is going to be phase 1 of whatever that saga is. But I don't know where they go from here. I would say Galactus, but they just got the rights back. That's definitely not going to be the main, villain, head of the whole whatever the next saga is. I have a feeling that'll be the third saga. This is Infinity Saga. Then there's whatever's up next. And in 5 years from now, when this plan ends, I'm sure they'll start getting into the FF and X-Men stuff. But who knows? Exciting stuff. It's nice to not know anything about what's happening in the future, except for Spider-Man's coming, and then there's the other slightly rumored, movies that are coming up, like Eternals, Doctor Strange, Black Panther. Those are the obvious ones. So, anyways, actually, let's take a look. Before I set them up for pictures, let's take a look at a tray shot. So, yeah, here we got the tray shot. As you can see, all the accessories are there. Clint comes with arrows and his bow, and Hulk has the tray on the right of him. You got the feet and hands to make Hawkeye. And then, just all the extra heads, a slip-on helmet for Rhodey. Everything is there to make seven characters. So if you buy them, you only need 2 4-packs to get everybody. And then Thor and Captain America, Rocket. God, am I missing somebody else? They're all in their other costumes in the Walgreens wave. So can't wait to get those. I remember when those came out, when those started hitting shelves. They are hitting shelves right now, by the way, East Coast and West Coast. I remember everybody talking about it, and then 2 weeks later being pissed they couldn't find it. And I'm just like, you guys, it's been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks. Just relax. And now it's been like 4 weeks, or maybe even 3 weeks only, and now I'm going insane. I bet it's been a month since it started hitting shelves. But I've been going nuts just waiting to find those, the 4-packs. And it's mostly just because those are the money, those are the money figures. Those are the ones that I'm most excited about. That Thanos and Iron Man and Ronan, Hawkeye, his character at the beginning of Endgame. Exciting stuff. Those look very cool. So can't wait for those. Anyways, let's set them up for a few shots. So here we have our first shot. You'll recognize this from Endgame 2, kind of. It's Rhodey and Nebula on whatever planet it is that Peter Quill gets the stone from. And they're hiding behind rocks as Korath and whatever those aliens, as henchmen are called, are walking through here. I was kind of thought it would have been awesome. Like, not only do they knock out Quill, but they fight Korath and his minions and stuff. That would have been awesome if it happened in the movie. Obviously, it didn't. But just doing a whole, fill in the blanks, couple shots. You guys have seen me do these before, and they're always fun. So yeah, I got a couple rocks. We got these guys in back. I got that red, rim lighting in back, like I like to do, just to give it a different look than something earthly. That's pretty much it. Turned out pretty good. I like it. And let's check something else out. So here's the next shot. This is a fun one. We have Red Skull in the keeper of the Soul Stone kind of garb. I never thought about putting one together, but I did. The skull itself is actually from the first Avenger, Captain America First Avenger, Red Skull. I actually pulled the head off there. Usually don't borrow from other ones I don't have doubles of, but I did for this. And this is supposed to just be a quick kit bash, and then I'll put it back together, put it back to where it was. But he turned out so good, I think I'm going to keep him permanently, because I doubt we'll get this version of the Red Skull anytime soon. So all it is two of my cloth capes, one around his waist, one around his neck, like normal. And then I took a torso jacket, black one, turned it around backwards, cut it up, and then he has his legs. He has no arms. I think, yeah, well, he has no hands. That's what the deal is. But I could probably pull the arms off, but I figured it would help shape the cape sometimes. But in the light, it doesn't look the greatest. But once you start messing with the camera settings, it actually looks pretty good. Notice it just looks like a big cloak. So can't wait to show this guy off. That's yeah, it turned out pretty good. So pretty happy with that. Yeah. Anyways, on to the next one. So here's my final shot. It's just I wanted to get a group shot with everybody in their uniforms, so they're all in Avengers, headquarters or whatever, talking. And Ant-Man's like, "Hey, we got matching outfits, Cap." And yeah, I just wanted to get them all together for as much as I have. Obviously, Cap wasn't with this set; he's with a different set. But I always like how Ant-Man is always fanboying over Captain America. I just thought it'd be cool to get him in there for a shot, those two together. Another in between scenes shot. So, and then throw everybody else that I could possibly throw in this shot in the background. So, yeah, I think I got everybody, all 7 of them. So, yeah, anyways, that's it. As soon as I get the Walgreens ones, I'll do reviews of those as quick as possible. And I can't wait for those. I'm way more excited about those, even though this is pretty awesome. Avengers Endgame again. It's such a cultural thing, cultural milestone. What that movie, what the series has done, and that movie especially. So, it's pretty crazy. I went to it twice. I was like, yeah, it's enough. I won't go to it again. I'll get it on Blu-ray. I'll watch it constantly. And man, it hasn't even been a week, and I'm ready to go back and see it again. So, it was awesome. It was a great movie theater experience. So. Anyways, yeah, be on the lookout for the next reviews. I'll probably do some behind the scenes videos coming up. Thanks for viewing. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.